Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Caliban. It's a Tier 8 British Premium Heavy Tank. It's located on the north spawn of Sand River Encounter, and this one is under the command of Baines Maj of the DHELL clan. Now, this is a replay from a few years ago that he had, and he'd rather like to show us what he actually got up to. So let's have a look. Well, it's armed with a 6-inch gun, capable of 850 alpha with standard HE, 180mm pen, 2.7 meters on the burst radius as well, because basically it acts like a 6-inch Arty, so it's quite effective. It's a 2-shot auto reloader, and it's got a very, very long reload time, I'm afraid. Very long indeed. Which means that, narrowly missed his teammate. Yes, which means that it takes forever to that shell to go in. The first shell takes 38.35 seconds to reload. The second shell, 23.97. So basically, it actually helps if he reloads after one shot rather than taking both at the same time, or both, not at the same time, but one after the other. You can fire intra-clip reload with 3.75 seconds between each shot, but of course if you do that, you're going to have to wait 50 seconds for a new shell to go in, or 50 seconds for both shells to be loaded. Okay, there's a Progetto up there amongst the rocks. He can see us. We can't really see him. The view range on this tank is only 370 meters. It also takes forever to aim in on the target to get an accurate shot, and the shell velocity is very slow. It's actually only 354 meters per second, which means if you're aiming at a moving target, you'll probably have to lead the target just to get the shell onto it. Well, he did get a hit on the T110E4, but he couldn't pen it, and therefore only got some HE damage on him. Okay, it does actually have an armor piercing round as well, which is HESH, and that's actually capable of 600 alpha, 292mm of pen. That was a little too late to get the E4, and it looks like the Progetto 65 is just hovering outside our view range, and that's how he managed to get past in front of us without us seeing it. And at this moment, as you can see, he's just poking out every now and then, spotting us, shooting, and then pulling back before we can do anything about it. And yes, he's also got the innie outies, but this is how he gets it, you see. He fiddles around with his mouse whilst he's waiting for his next shot. Now, this tank design was actually put forward in 1962. It was a project of the Royal Military College. They didn't make any prototypes, and it remained a blueprint, nothing else. It's got great burst damage. I mean, the fact that it could do 850 times 2, which is 1700 hit points of damage with just 2 shots. Only, of course, it does have to worry about what it does next, because the enemy's just going to tear it apart in the meanwhile. It does have decent turret armor. It does, I promise you, but it depends on what the other guy's firing at you. Ow. Well, yes, the Progetto fired an APCR round at us, which managed to carve through the armor. It does have fairly good acceleration, although it's so heavy that it can only do 33 kilometers an hour maximum speed. It's just under 50 tons, 48 tons in total. Actually, it's not 48, it's 43 tons. Oh, that's another one. So that Progetto shot where he got 400, that was a high roll because his alpha's 360. Got 3 enemy tanks just across the ridgeline, including an E75, a T95 FP4201 Chieftain, and a T10. And I'd be a bit worried about that chieftain because he's right close to the ridgeline. And now the Progetto's on the move. Okay, let's see what we can get. There he is. He tried to lead him there, but he dials in. And 905 hit points from that one. And he's reloading as quickly as he can. Now, what he's actually hoping is his teammates behind him are going to protect him from anybody who tries to crest that ridgeline. He's looking for a shot on that chieftain, but no, there's a GeForce 1008 up there, and he's fired 2 rounds of this and bounced. So, yeah, we don't want to test it too much. So, instead, we're going to go around the corner and see what we can do from this side. Well, over there's a Type 61. We could probably penetrate him. And an AMX 65 ton there. Now, we could definitely penetrate him because he's relatively thin armor for a heavy tank. But he's already gone. Oh, no, we didn't see that happening. The chieftain pumped a 120mm round into him. And he actually sarcastically said to the E75, "Thanks a lot for not doing what you were supposed to do and protect me." So we did take a round through the front of the vehicle. Yeah, right through the front. Okay, a T10 over there. How many hit points has he got? He's got 100% of his health at the moment. Can we put a round into him? Every time we move, it's upsetting the aim, and we have to dial in because of the rescue blooms. Can we get a shot? He's down to 80%. Oh, it looks like he did get a hit there. I'm saying that because he did have 80% and suddenly he's dropped to only 36% or thereabouts. So I think he did hit the T10. Yeah, it looks like the T10 did take some damage. We're almost loaded with the second shell, and now we've got a shell to spare. Okay, so going to hit the E75. Yes, he does. 794, which is a low roll. He's holding back on shooting the second round. He doesn't want the long reload. This tank really forces you to think about what you do with your next round. Don't fire it if you can help it. Not unless you've got that second shell loaded. Because then it really does make a difference. Now, I think he's going to do to the chieftain and say hello. Say goodbye. Out of the game, but we did take one round from the E75, which I think went through, yes, it went through the side of the vehicle. But there's a Botteltater, or Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, and I'm sorry, but you have to go. You're being evicted. Say goodnight, Gracie. Oh, this tank is just too much fun. It's a bit like an Arty in horizontal form. It's like the KV2, but even more deadly. Okay, well, there's a turtle over there. The T10's just gone down, so we can't use him. I'm wondering... Oh, we're capping as well. It is an encounter game. And according to this, we've got a patrol duty. We might not necessarily keep that, though. Okay, so we could drive back out and try and shoot at that turtle. But we are low on hit points and he doesn't want to get a kill. And the turtle's gone. And that's it. The game's over. And we've won. Here's the end of battle stats. And that was an ace tanker game for Basemaj in the Caliban. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A shell proof for surviving the battle, having received more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, or blocked more damage, I should say, than the hit points of his own vehicle, as well as a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle as well. No other medals, so he didn't get that patrol duty in the end, I'm afraid. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see the highest damage in this game actually went to the 121B on our team with 4,888. Second highest damage went to the T95 FE4201 with 4,529 hit points, and he got fire for effect. And third highest damage, well, that went to Bainsmash with 3,719. When it came to kills, we can see the highest score was 2 kills. Well, that was obtained by the 121B, the Jaegeru, the AE Phase 1, the E50, and the Caliban. And when it came to base XP, we can see it's Bainsmash. You got the highest with 1,444, mostly down to the fact that he's tier 8, and most of the other tanks were not. They were tier 9 or tier 10. 1,099 to the E50 and 1,008 went to the 121B. They were the only 3 who managed to get over 1,000 base in the game. He fired 7 rounds in the game, got 6 direct hits and 5 penetrations, 3 splash. Damage of 3,719 hit points, of which 2,611 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, 1,720 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 destroyed, and 2,682 hit points of spotting assist. He made a profit on the game of 168,140 credits for that battle and 2,383 experience points. So, reasonably good game in the Caliban, a difficult tank to play and play well. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.